Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, the gas bubble, and the Galactic family. Let's get right into it. Um, Look, you went no contact spiritually with workplace bullies, and now they want to make your job harder than it has to be. Let's get right into it. All right. Workplace bullies. It's unfortunate when you are trying to do your job and you have people jealous of you because they don't like what they see when they look in the mirror. And we just gonna be honest. Some people, when they look in the mirror, it looked like their mama was kissing trains. Meow. You know, it looked like somebody painted a picture of them. You know those, designs on the internet where you see people take a blank piece of clothing or a blank thing, maybe plastic or some fabric, and they dip it in the little pool of it's like a image in this water. It's like ink water with a design. I think it's like dipping printing or something like that. And they put the print in there. Some of these people's faces that's hating on you look like somebody put a image of their face in the dip ink and like made a whirlpool, so their faces all like, you know what I'm saying? Like they just ugly. They ugly on the outside and ugly on the inside. I'm gonna keep it real, man. People who would be called less attractive, like, do you like him? Yeah. A girl, yeah, she likes him. Do you like him? No, I don't like him. I don't like him at all. Like, people can be attractive based off of their internal energy. So a female may think somebody is ugly, but they could be attractive by the type of energy that they have. So it really doesn't, when I say ugly, I don't mean looks, you know. Um, there's people, there's whole ugly tribes of people. People would consider this tribe the ugly tribe. And it's like they don't consider themselves ugly. When you look at a whole tribe of people that look the same way, even if you call them ugly, you can still see the beauty in them, because they may have their look of distinction. It may not be the most beautiful, but you can see the beauty within them. All right, you could see the beauty within a person. People don't have to be the best looking for somebody to see the beauty within you. And this is why nobody is ugly when it comes to outward appearance. And I know some people may beg to differ. That ugly. I know some people may beg to differ, but me personally, how I view things as a creative person that can accept things that are different, you know, and we're going to get into something in a second. Um, I view it from an internal point of view. You're not ugly to me unless you're ugly on the inside. And a lot of people that you work with is ugly on the inside. They just internal, just 100% ugly. Inwards, ugly. But the thing about outward appearances, do you know that there's parallel universes, and there's whole entire planets, and even possibly even galaxies with people that you would consider ugly? You think you look good, right? You think you the best thing smoking. You teleport to one of them planets to where it ain't nothing but people you think is ugly. See how you feel. I'm talking about the bodies is gonna be right, the bodies is gonna look normal, but they all gonna have that face. All right, they all gonna have that face. But when you're in the presence of them, who's gonna feel ugly now? Even if you're pretty or beautiful or handsome, they like you could look like Tank or Tyrese or Chris Brown. Or, you could look like Beyonce or Maya or Gwen Stefani, or you could look like Taylor Swift. You could look like J Lo. You could look like Big Lotto. Okay, some you could look like the baddest thing smoking. Let you get teleported to one of these planets where it ain't nothing but people who look. They're going to be like, you ugly. So you really got to take these things into consideration. People who don't have an open mind or don't have a creative mind or an imaginative mind, they may not take it as far as we took it. I'm not discluding myself. You right there with me. You watching this video? All right. So it's like it is what it is. Some people will think that because a person looks a certain way, oh, that person's this, that person's that. A real person is going to be able to see the beauty in somebody, whether this person has a distinct look, an interesting look, or a common look, or an accepted look. You know, that's really all it is. But they have an issue with you personally, and a lot of them want to take your face off you, and put it on them. A lot of them want to wear your face. They want to wear your skin. They want to keep your energy. They want to keep your look, keep your style. They want to keep everything about you except the upkeep on themselves spiritually. So you went no contact spiritually with the people at your job. They didn't like that. When you're an introvert and you're good looking, quote unquote, like when other people think you're good looking and other people find you attractive, you could be the most beautiful person in the world. People who look good, or people who, wow, he's handsome, wow, she's beautiful, they still have insecurities. They still feel some type of way about themselves. They still have days where they feel like they're the only person on the planet and nobody understands them or loves them or cares about them or wishes them well-being. They feel like that. Some of us may even feel like that right now. But anyway, shake that stuff off, crumple it up, throw it in the garbage. Anyway, you went no contact spiritually with the people at your job. Workplace bullies. I mean, why would you want to stop talking to the people who bully you at work? Who don't want to get bullied for? Yo, you could, hey, yeah, come on, man. You know what? I need this money. I'm going to stay around. I'm going to get paid. Bully me. Treat me like trash. I need to get paid. Nah, it's not going down like that. God will provide. God will make a way for you, and it's going to be surrounded around you using your gifts and talents. I don't just say that to make it sound good. I don't just say that to hoop and holler. Yes, Lord, gifts and talents. Yeah. No, I'm saying that because your gifts and your talents are things that are given to you by God to save you, to get you about this matrix. Maybe you could tap dance. Maybe you could talk real well. Maybe you got some game. Maybe you could talk, maybe you could talk about some change. I don't know. Maybe you could maybe you can draw real well. Maybe you're good at assisting others. Maybe you're good at helping people. Maybe you're good at you're good at painting. Maybe you're a fitness trainer. Maybe you're a chef. Maybe you're a consultant, a financial consultant. I don't know what you do. Like you laugh at that one thing I just said. Talk about it. Everybody's got a gift. It's all a facet of God. Each and every one of us is a facet of God, which have a gift. God, every gift that every human encompasses, every gift that every human could have on this planet, God encompasses. God is all that and then some. And the thing is, everything that everyone has on this planet, you are all that and then some too. But you have to tap into the God within you to be able to access it. Those who tap into the God in us, we're able to access it. We know we have super gifts and super talents, and we know we're good at things. We know we can display ourselves in a certain way to get a result we want. We know we could play piano, or we could bake a pie, or we could make a shirt, or we could cut hair, or braid, or paint nails, or do makeup, or whatever it is. We know we could do that real well. Even eavesdrop. We know we could eavesdrop and ear hustle and listen to somebody's conversation. That might be your gift. Maybe you an ear hustler. Maybe you listen to what people say real well. What they say? I know. I was listening. Nosy. Anyway, you went no contact with the people at your job spiritually. People you work with, you can't go no contact with them like how you want, because you would basically either be transferred working by yourself, or you wouldn't be at that job. You'd be as far away from them as possible. Okay. But the one thing you have to understand is when you're around people that you don't want to be around, you got to go no contact spiritually. And even if you don't go no contact spiritually, even if you don't know it, that's what you're doing. And they can sense the separation between you and them. They want everything. They want you to kiss their butt. They want you to wipe it. They want you to wash their feet. They want you to roll out the red carpet, make their lunch, hug them when they're crying, and cradle them and let them know everything's okay. They want you to be everything but a mammy. They want you to be a mammy. They want you to be damn near a slave and take care of them and their every need, and put them before yourself. Slave women had children. They fed the master's child before they were able to feed their own. These people want you to feed their child before you could feed your own, if you got one. Imagine having a child and it's time to feed your kid. You gonna feed your kid after somebody else's? No. If you were a slave mentality type of person or a slave, yes, you had to, or otherwise you'd face the consequences. But when you are dealing with people at work, they have the same idea. They're a master, you're a slave. They're going to take the slave master mentality, and they're going to try to make you put yourself as a secondary coworker to them. They're going to want you to kiss their butt and put them above you because you may have just started working there. Maybe they know more employees than you. Maybe their friends are cooler than the other employees with you, and they will hold this above you. You know, I go out with I go out with with I go out with Mr. John, and we go get sandwiches after work. What do you do? Me and Mr. John go out and have lunch. You just work for him. Don't you know I know Mr. John's kids? I know Mr. John's firstborn. I was there when Mr. John's firstborn. I held his firstborn right after him. Mr. John held his baby and I held it right after him. Don't you know that? You weren't there for that. You just started working. I know Mr. John's whole family, grandma, his granddaughter. Oh yeah, ain't he 72? His grandparents is deceased. Shut up. I still know him. You do? Oh yeah. You said I wasn't spiritual. You shut. Look now. I know his grandparents. They are. They're crazy. They're crazy when it comes to when it comes to this whole fake family type of fake love, fake camaraderie, fake, just everything is fake about the jobs. I know you got to put on an act to get paid, but the thing is, it's like you went no contact spiritually. You could see past the charade. You're okay with putting on an act as far as leave me the hell alone. That's as far as your act goes. I'm gonna act positive so I could make act like I want to be here, make this money, and go home. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna act positive. Even though I am positive, I have to act it because I'm around a bunch of fake haters. A bunch of haters. You ever have fajitas? They're really good. You ever have fajitas? They're really not. For haters, fake haters in the workplace. Tell me about your life. I'm not gonna go tell everybody else. They're fake. And that's the thing. It's like they want to have so much control over you that you'll bypass their fakeness and treat them like they're real. How are you supposed to treat a fake person like they're real? You can't do that in any walk of life. As soon as you see fakeness on a person, like this, there, as soon as you can recognize and tell that a narcissist is fake, that's when the gaslighting starts. That's when the belittling starts, because that's when the narcissistic injury starts. Narcissic, all right. That's when the narcissistic injury starts. That's when the injury starts. As soon as you realize that this person is fake, because they want to be you. They want to be like you. They want your energy. They want everything that you got. So when you start to separate yourself from them spiritually, because you can see like, whoa, yo, what? Go to hell? I don't think so. Associate with demons? I don't think so. Associate with haters who are in secret competition with me and everything I'm doing? I don't think so. So it's like you spiritually disassociate yourself with them and they can see that. And narcissists hate to feel like they're uncool. I'm going to repeat that. Narcissists hate to feel like they're uncool. This is why you'll have so many people who don't care about nothing that are narcissistic except being cool. It's like, and this is that whole self-image thing. They only care about their self-image. How do I look? Look at me. How do I look? Am I all right? How do I look? How do I look? Am I cool? I gotta be cool, or I'm narcissistic people have to be cool, or they're gonna die. If narcissistic people don't get looked at as cool, they're gonna die. That's why you got teachers dressing like kids. Yo, when teachers come to school dressing like kids. When did teachers come to school dressing like kids? Before so, but not until social media, not until narcissism is at an all-time high. Is it cool to relate to your students? Yeah, but dressing like a 17-year-old, dressing like a 15-year-old, how much do you got to relate to them kids? You came to your job dressed like a younger person who you supposed to be teaching, so you could fit in and be. Oh, so them kids got that much control over them adults, and I ain't even gonna get into that. But that's why everything with kids and adults and teachers. That's why the way it is right now. These kids, it's just totally wicked, man. They're playing on what's the word I'm looking for? Taboo. They're playing on what's taboo. You know that whole teachers like, come on, man, we ain't even gonna get into that. But they're playing on that, and they have grown adults looking at younger kids like being an adult ain't cool. What are you gonna be after you an adult? I mean, what are you gonna be after you a young person? An adult. See, I still got my shades on. I'm eight, whether 18, 28, 48, 88. I'm still cool. I don't care. This is just flesh. I'm timeless. I don't get down with other people's program. You gotta get down with the program. Hell no. You get down with the program. I ain't. I get down with the program. You am. You know, you am, I am, we am. That's the program I'm down with. I'm down with the infinite. I'm down with source. I'm down with love, with peace, with light. Not trying to take somebody's job because I'm threatened by them because they look better than me. And this lady at work that I've been trying to talk to and spray cologne on since I started don't want me. Anybody that don't want me, I'm cool with that. If you don't want me and you let me know, I could go. You don't want me? Thank you. You did me a service. Now I could go focus on myself, put my attention on me, and have some other people who are possibly interested in me like me more. Because I got all this extra work to do because you ain't interested in me. You're not supposed to threaten people, want to kill people, want to take somebody's job just because they don't like you, just because they don't want to hug and kiss you, just because they don't want to roll out the red carpet for you. And some of y'all that's been wondering why the same sex is having problems. Why is this man having problems with me? You a man. Why this woman having problems with me? You a woman at your job, getting bullied by another woman, getting bullied by another man. This person got a love Jones for you. This person is your secret admirer. They love you. They want to kiss and hug you. You know, and you don't want that from them. You just want to be a coworker. You don't even want to be their friend. Since when in the employee handbook does it say you have to be friends with everyone that works here? All you have to do is clock in, do your job, and go the heck home. But your energy, they're dead. They're spiritually dead, and they want to. Not only do they want to belittle you, Not only do they want to leave you feeling irate, not only do they want to clown you, play you, down talk you, disassociate with you, treat you like garbage, but they want you to kiss their shoes as well. They want you to roll out the red carpet for them as well. They want to treat you like dog spit, and they want you to treat them better than you treat yourself. You couldn't make that make sense to me if you tried. It's not enough money in the world for me to do that. I will have to rely on God, and I'll have to see where my life goes and see how things go down. Because some of us, we already know what time it is. We've been trying to tell people since the age of time. I already knew since I was 15, 16, I was too fly to have a job. I chalked it up to I'm too happy and they don't want to, or I'm positive, or I chalked it up to I feel good. I'm like, Mom, Dad, I feel good and they don't like it. Son, maybe you're the problem. Damn. 15 years old, I'm the problem. 16 years old, I'm the problem. It's no more advice you can give me other than I'm the problem. And I'm 16, 15. That's why my working history is what it is. I'll work at a place for a little while and then I'll have to leave. Like that takes a toll on a person. When you suffer from bullying at work, it's like going to war. You have PTSD. Sometimes it leaves you with complex PTSD. You won't trust people. You won't like people. You'll be irritable. Imagine suffering the same thing on multiple jobs and then trying to go to another job and having to work your mind around all the previous experiences that you already had. But you're trying to think and feel and see everyone different. And you see the horns popping up out of people's heads and you still trying to put a halo on it. Make that make sense. We got to start trusting God, people, because we are going to these jobs and seeing the horns around people and trying to put a halo on it. Well, you should let other people affect you and how you live your life and how you work. And that shouldn't have a problem with you going to work at your job. And I did it for 31 years. How do you think I did it for 31 years? Yo, no, learning about demons and learning about evil people, I don't know how you could do that for 31 years. I don't freaking know. If you could write a book and put it out for me and I could read it and change my life, I'll buy it. But I've been looking for answers ever since I've experienced this. So it's like I have to want to kill myself to keep a job. I have to want to suffer to the point of excruciating mental torment to want to keep a job. Some man, some people have killed themselves over trying to keep a job. Some people have came to that job and went postal trying to keep that job. And then people would even have the nerve to get on the nerves. Man, this person, I don't even know, man. We all had our ideas about this person. And that's the main one freaking bullying that dude. They need to have the same laws in school for bullying that they have at work. I'm not going to stop till this stuff goes viral, man. I'm not going to stop till it becomes well known nationwide that people are suffering from workplace bullying, man. We're not going to act like this doesn't exist. Well, why can't you keep a job? How come bullies can keep a job? If somebody good character like me that wishes the best for everybody can't keep a job, how come bullies can? And then they want to point the finger at you like, oh, well, it's your attitude. Why do you think you're being ganged up and mobbed by other coworkers? And all you're doing is trying to keep your job so you don't go homeless and you can maintain the little humble abode that you got. And they want to see you down on the freaking concrete. They want to see you with a t-shirt on the ground, dirty, hair unwashed, unchanged clothes, no food, no place to live, no place to even rest your head. You see this little place I got right now, currently, by the grace of God, they don't even want you to have this. You know, I got this little place I'm trying to maintain. It's a certain couple $100 a week. I'm trying to do what I got to. They don't even want you to have that. You know how many jobs I went to with a good attitude and I'd left within the first week of wanting to hurt everybody there? Because it's like it's the same thing you experience over and over and over and over again. And the thing is, you'll have people in your own family that are evil gaslight you. Well, you know, they say the definition of a crazy person is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Son, That's cold blood. Cold blooded. That's cold blooded, man. To have two people that you're related to that are educators, that are people that worked and bought a house for themselves and had a productive life. You gonna tell me that the bullying and stuff I'm suffering, y'all ain't got no advice for me? Y'all done worked 30 plus. Y'all done been working since I was born, since before I was born. Y'all worked my whole. Come on, man. Took care of me. Did everything y'all was supposed to do. Y'all ain't got no advice on how I could keep a job. And then when I come to you and tell you I'm having problems, then y'all like it makes you think it's like, are y'all demonic? Are y'all demonic? Because it's like, how do you not have an answer for somebody to, if I don't operate the way you operate and how you operate is different from how I operated, but the way you operate is the only way you were able to advance and keep what you got. How you expect me to do the same thing? You got demon in you. I don't. I can't do what you do. I don't got demon in me. I'm not snaking other people out so I can keep a job. I'll struggle until my business get up off the ground. I don't know what else to do. It's certain things that you're gonna realize that you don't have in you that other people do. You don't have demon in you. You don't have devil in you. You don't have evil in you. It's people clutching a Bible right now that got nothing but evil in them. You're not gonna tell me what I see, what I don't. You're not gonna tell me I don't see what I see. Do you see what I see? Like people who go through everything that I said in this video, we're gonna have to take some classes, we're gonna have to invest in ourselves, and we're gonna have to become entrepreneurs and solopreneurs. We're gonna have to get some vending machines or some lunch trucks, or a security business or something. You're gonna have to do something. You're gonna have to get some people to work for you or something, because you gotta eat. And I know you don't want to be a criminal. I know you don't want to sell drugs. You don't want to destroy anybody's life or ruin anybody's community or take any parents away from their children. That's not what you want to do. You have a good heart. That's why they don't want you there in the first place. You don't. They will keep a person that sells drugs and someone that they know lives an evil life outside of work than rather keep you there, a person that lives a righteous life outside of work, because they know they got to see this righteous face every day. They got to see this good and feel this godly energy every day, just disturbing the heck out of them. And they know that's what it is. They know you're good, and they know they're evil, but they're not going to bring it to a spiritual plane point of view. That would give you too much leverage. That would have to acknowledge, that would have to bring some acknowledgement and some awareness and some acceptance to some things that people aren't ready to acknowledge, be aware of, or accept. It's so hard, man. you know and it's really, it's not hard, but it's hard having to deal with this type of stuff. You can put enough time and effort and energy into your life to where you make things easy for you. Life can, no matter how hard life may seem or may get, you can make it easy. But when you have people because you can do with your life whatever you want. Even workplace bullies aren't enough to stop you from becoming successful. It may be enough to stop you from becoming successful at that particular job or place, but maybe you're not meant for that job or that place, and as a chosen one, you aren't. You're not meant for, chosen ones aren't meant to work a job. If you can fit in with them people at that job, God bless you. Help the rest of us out. Tell us what we don't know, because it's difficult trying to maintain these jobs, and people will do you dirty. People will act like you're lazy, you're broke, you're a bum. They'll treat you like you don't want to work, and they know within their heart of hearts that there is it's something with you to why you can't keep that freaking job. It's jealousy, man. Manager jealous of you, co-workers jealous of you, employee customers damn near jealous of you. How are you supposed to make that work? How are you supposed to make that work? It is what it is, man. But yo, you went no contact spiritually with workplace bullies. That's what you had to do. That's what you have to do. You have to go no contact with workplace bullies. Is imperative for your life, for your survival, for your mental health. that you go spiritually no contact with these workplace bullies. You telling me I'm like they want you to sell your soul and sign it on the dotted line. They want you to sign your pity on the running card. Shout out to everybody who watched Pootie Tang. They want you to sign your pity on the running card, and not in a good way. And I know we make light of these situations so that way we can laugh and smile, because somebody needs some joy right now, because they got some coworkers trying to get them, not trick them out their spot. They're trying to evict them out their spot. You got the same position as me. Who are you? Well, I know the boss and I hang out with him on weekends. I wash his feet and scrub his corns. What do you do? You want to scrub the boss's corns? Yes. I get to keep my job and I get to fire people like you. Man, it's some sick, twisted stuff with this work world, man. It's some sick, twisted stuff with this work world. And if you're not evil, if you're not demonic, I don't know how you. I just don't know, man. I just don't know. You can call me whatever you want, but most of the jobs that I've had where I was around other people and I had to be around, the only cool job I had was a pool job, and it was my first job, and they took it easy on me. They were loving. They were a great family, a wholesome family. If you can get a job and work for a family, I suggest you do that, because they have values, and they for the most part will treat you very well. My pool job, those people, that was the best job I ever had. I never got treated as good as that in my life at a job. Never. Everybody that I've worked with either had some type of vendetta against me, some type of jealousy. They was mad because their little work crush was all up in my business, all up in my face, and I didn't even care about the broad, except for the one lady where I had the cleaning janitorial job. She was a very nice Hispanic lady. She was very polite and very nice. And, we would wear matching colors and stuff like that. I know what it was. I knew what was going on. She was cool and she was slightly feeling me, and I didn't have a problem with that. But, I wasn't all out in the open with no. It's work. You keep it under wraps. You keep it cool. I used to walk past her little desk. She said, "You're the only one that doesn't look at me." I said, I'm not." She said, "Everybody else, when they walk up here, they look at me." I'm like, "Oh, okay, sweetheart. I see you. Cool." She walking up to me and talking to me, and she all up here with it. And then everybody noticing there's certain people, when somebody talk to you a certain way, they talking to you, but then when somebody else is talking to you, they want something. I'm like, why are you noticing this? Why are you taking note of this? Why do you even care? When other people, like a rural, and people may feel some type of way about this, but a rural player of this game, when you see another man and another woman involved with each other, you throw your hands up. Like you just don't care. Whatever. Oh, it's not even that. It's not even like that. But it's just like, at least you could do that. Don't go hating on them. Don't go hating on the people. When I see people at work doing their little 1-2, their little sneaky link at the job, I just, okay, well, yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. You have a mind, you're gonna form your own opinions. But if you're cool and laid back and you focused on your own self and you're at work for the right reasons, you're not gonna care. These people today, they're not there to work. They're there to steal energy. They're there to deplete souls. They're there to crush spirits and destroy destinies. But the thing is, God makes a way. Even if you think your destiny is destroyed, you're gonna wake up and hit the lottery one of these days. Let these people have tried to play you and trick you about your spot and treat you like crap, and now you live a destitute and almost homeless and don't have no place to go because you can't keep a job because coworkers are trash. You gonna end up hitting the lottery. Something good is going to come to you. God's not gonna leave you out here destitute and alone and a byproduct of evil, especially if you love Him. Keep drawing nigh to God and keep asking Him to show you opportunities. Keep asking God to give you money making ideas. God loves us, man. God loves us. And these people controlled by the devil out here, they hate us. And they don't want us to be successful. They don't want us to be anything. They don't want that light in us to grow or shine, or they don't want that light in us to escape that workplace or get up above that workplace. They either want to crush your spirit and fire you and leave you dead, left for dead. People love to joke about that. Left for dead. They love to joke about that. They like narcissistic people find that hilarious when they could leave a person out with nothing and have them be crushed. And oh, this person needs me, or you see this person over there, I'm the reason why they're like that. They're like that because of me. Like they have no soul at all. Even if they try to pretend they have one, they ain't got one. I got soul and I'm super bad. They're just bad. They're just bad. So it is what it is. All right, you went no contact spiritually with the workplace bullies, and now they want to make your job harder. Why? Because you're more beautiful than them on the inside. Why? Because you actually love yourself when you look in the mirror, out of shape, in shape, working out, not working out, 1,000 pounds, 200 pounds. Maybe you need to lose some weight if you're 1,000 pounds, but you still love yourself. You're not gonna hate yourself. You're just gonna be like, ooh, I put on some weight. I need to get in the gym. They hate themselves and they want to take that out on other people. They make the work environment like a playground. How bullies will bully you on the playground, push you over, take your stuff, this, that, and the other, make you feel like you don't belong or whatever. And when you're not threatened by one of them, okay, there's strength in numbers. They'll come at you as a whole, as a group. They'll come at you as a whole and as a group, and they'll destroy you and leave you with nothing and leave you feeling like nothing. All right, like people waste money having to go from job to. You know how much money you make staying at the same. You know how much money you make staying at the same job for over a year. Promotions, advances, sick days, holidays, your break or whatever they call it. Your vacation days. I didn't even get my vacation days. Right when my vacation was about to come up, something happened at this one job I had. Why? Because they couldn't stand to know that Drew was going to take a vacation while they work. They hate you. They have that much hate for you that when you're not there at that job and you're off, everything at the job is off. When you're not there at that job, say you call out because some narcissistic abuse, you got to lay in bed all day because you feel like you got hit with a ton of bricks, you got hit with a ton of employee bricks, like all the stuff that they do, all the stress that it takes you through, it's pretty much like you just standing there and you getting stoned to death. After getting hit with you working at that job for 8 hours and they done did 8 million attacks on you, and you wonder why the next day you don't feel like getting up out of bed, or you can't, or you feel too depressed, or you just don't feel like going into work today. There's so many jobs where I thought I was lazy. I thought it was something wrong with me, but it was the people that I worked with, and they had a problem with me because my light. They had a problem with me because my face. They had a problem with me because who I am as a person. All things I can't control who I am. I can't control that your girl wants me. I can't control that you ugly. I can't control that you're a hater because you ugly inside and out. I can't control that. They're mad at you because you look good and you're beautiful to yourself inside and out. You don't even gotta look good to love yourself. You know how many people out there that somebody would consider unattractive, but they're like, I don't need your opinion. I love myself. I look in the mirror every day and be like, hey, you're that guy. Hey, you're that lady. You a bad one. You a cool one. The only confirmation you need is from yourself and other positive resources to further confirm your confirmation of yourself. You don't need these haters out here. These people want you to need them. They want you to bow down to them, and they want your confidence. They want to be able to walk in a room like you and shift the energy. They want to be able to demand attention and to demand people to look and demand attention. They can't do that. They walk in a room, energy just stank, putrid, foul, rancid, smell like a dead corpse. You walk in the room, it's new life. You walk in the room, you got new energy. You got newborn energy. You walk in the room, they want to smell you. You're so clean and so pure and so precious and righteous. And they want to make your job harder than it has to be. Because they sense the spirit of God on you. They sense a good spirit on you. They sense the spirit of accomplishment. Somebody that's going to succeed and exceed this whack lame job they all going to be stuck at. They know you going places, and they know you going to see new faces, and they know they not going anywhere. By the time you become successful, they still going to be at that job. You're going to be successful living your best life. Where they going to be at that job. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash that like button, smash that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace, love, and light. We out.